We've all seen it. A person walking a dog that looks almost like a biological extension of themselves. They share the same gait, the same posture, and occasionally the same flowing hair. This uncanny mirroring is so recognizable that we've developed a specific vocabulary for it, casually claiming celebrities or internet memes as our spirit animals to describe a deep, shared vibe. That modern slang borrows from much older indigenous traditions, where animal guides served as sacred protectors and symbols of ancestral identity. But underneath the cultural labels lies a biological question. Does a dog's physical structure actually shift over time to match ours, or are humans the ones doing the mimicking? The reality is a collision between human psychology and a specialized canine survival strategy. The resemblance usually begins before the dog even reaches its new home. It's driven by the mere exposure effect, a psychological tendency to prefer things that look familiar. This diagram maps how those preferences play out. Humans subconsciously gravitate toward dogs that mirror their own physical traits. Broad-shouldered owners often choose powerful breeds, while those with slender frames frequently select sighthounds. Because of this bias, the visual match is often established on day one. In environments like these vintage dog shows, owners have spent generations selecting and presenting breeds that fit highly specific aesthetic profiles. It even applies to facial temperament. A person who values a stern, formidable image might choose an English bulldog, effectively selecting a pet that already projects their desired self-image to the world. The resemblance isn't a slow transformation. It's a deliberate, though often unconscious choice made at the starting line. While we choose the look, the dog handles the behavior. This happens through emotional contagion, the biological process of absorbing the emotional state of those around you. Dogs function as social sensors, monitoring our stress markers and emotional climate to navigate their environment. Researchers have found that canine stress hormones actually synchronize with our own. This graph shows human cortisol levels. Notice the dog's line adjusting until the peaks match. When these lines merge, it creates a feedback loop and shared temperament. Anxious owners produce reactive dogs, calm owners foster resilient ones. Shared routines, like daily walks, consistent feeding times, and even the owner's walking pace, further cement this behavioral alignment over many years. A dog's skeletal structure remains the same, but its internal nervous system adapts to mirror the owner's lifestyle. Since humans are naturally wired to copy the people around us, it's worth asking if we are actually the ones mimicking our dogs. We might adjust our routines to match their energy, but the dog is doing the heavy cognitive lifting of interspecies imitation.
This is a trait biologists call over-imitation. Unlike their wolf ancestors seen here, domestic dogs copy human actions even when they serve no obvious functional purpose, simply to strengthen a social bond. They've even evolved physical tools for this connection. Dogs possess specific facial muscles, like the ones used for this inner eyebrow raise, that were developed over thousands of years specifically to mirror human expressions and trigger a powerful nurturing response. Dogs traded the independence of the wild for a specialized evolutionary tool, the ability to read and reflect human intent. The look-alike effect is a two-part process. We select the visual shell that fits us, and the dog uses its biology to inhabit our internal world. Biologists describe the domestic dog as a specialized emotional ecosystem animal. Everything the dog expresses, its energy level, its reactivity, its joy, serves as a living reflection of the emotional baseline established by the human. When you look at your dog and see yourself looking back, you're witnessing a co-evolutionary bond supported by decades of behavioral research. This mirroring isn't a supernatural phenomenon, but a testament to two species whose lives and biological rhythms have become